Hello students, today in this video we will discuss the chapter 3 of business studies, that is business environment, concept and importance. The term business environment means the sum total of all the individuals, institutions and other forces that are outside the control of a business but that may affect its performance. One writer has rightly written these words that just take the universe, subtract from it the subset that represent the organization, and remainder is the environment. Thus, the economic, social, political, technological, and other forces which operates outside a business enterprise are part of its environment. So, also the individual consumers or competitor enterprises as well as the governments, consumer groups, competitors, courts, media, and other institutions working outside an enterprise constitute its environment. The important point is that these individual institutions and forces are likely to influence the performance of a business enterprise, although they happen to exist outside its boundaries. Now, let us discuss the meaning of a business environment. The term business environment means the sum total of all the individuals, institutions, and other forces that are the outside the control of business but that may affect its performance. Now, let us discuss some of the features of a business environment. Now, we shall discuss the features. The first feature is totality of external forces. First feature is totality of external forces. Business environment is the sum total of all the things external to business firms and for example it's such as is aggregative in nature, means the business environment is sum total of all the things external to business firms and this is aggressive in nature. Second is specific and general forces. Business environment includes both specific and general forces. Let us discuss these one by one. What are specific forces and what are general forces? Specific forces such as investors, consumers, competitors and suppliers. These forces affect individual enterprise directly and immediately in their day-to-day workings. What general forces such as social, political, legal, technological conditions have impact on a business enterprise and thus they affect the business indirectly. So the forces which affects the business indirectly are called general forces and the forces which affect the business directly, these are called specific forces. Let us discuss third, that is interrelatedness. Different elements or parts of business environment are closely interrelated. For example, increased life expectancy of people and increased awareness for health care and have increased the demand for many health products and service like soft drinks, fat-free cooking oils, and health resorts. New health products and services have in turn changed the people's lifestyle. Fourth is dynamic nature. Business environment is dynamic in nature as it keeps on changing in terms of technological improvement, shifts in consumer preferences, entry of new competitors in the market, etc. etc. Next is uncertainty. Business environment is largely uncertain as it is very difficult to predict future happenings, especially when environment changes are taking place too frequently as in case of information technology or fashion industries, etc. So next is point number one, complexity. Since business environment consists of a numerous interrelated and dynamic conditions or forces which arise from different sources, it becomes difficult to comprehend at once what exactly constitute a given environment. In other words, environment is a complex phenomena that is relatively easier to understand in parts but difficult to grasp its totality. And last point is relativity. Business environment is a relative in nature. This is the relative concept since it differs from country to country and even region to regions. For example, political conditions in USA differ from those in China and Pakistan. Similarly, demand for the saris may be fairly high in India, but that might be not existing in France. So these are the features. Seven features of a business environment are there. Number one, totality of external forces. Number two, specific and general forces. Number three, interrelatedness. Number four, dynamic in nature. Number five, uncertainty. And number six, complexity. And number seven, relativity. Now let us discuss the importance of business environment. Let us discuss some of the points of importance of business environment. First point is it enables the firms to identify opportunities and getting the first mover advantages. The environment provides numerous opportunities to business success. Opportunities refers to the positive external trends or changes that will help in a firm to improve its performance. Early identification of opportunities help in help an enterprise to be the first to exploit them instead of losing them to competitors. So, second is it helps the firm to identify threats and early warning signals. Besides the opportunities, environment happens to be the source of many threats. Threats refers to the external environment trends and changes that will hinder the firm's performance. Third point is it helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation. Since environment is a source of both opportunities and threats for a business enterprise, its understanding and analysis can be the basis for deciding the future course of action. So it helps in policy formation and planning. Fourth point is it helps in coping with rapid changes. It helps in coping with rapid changes. Today, business environment is getting increasingly dynamic where changes are taking place at a fast pace. Turbulent market conditions, less brand loyalty, divisions and subdivisions of the markets, more demanding customers, rapid changes in technology, and intense global competition are just a few of images used to describe today's business environment. Next point is it helps in tapping the useful resources. Point number five, it helps in tapping the useful resources. A business enterprise assembles various resources called inputs like finance, machines, raw material, power, and water, labor, etc., from its environment, including financiers, government, and suppliers. In return, the business enterprise supplies the environment with its outputs such as gold and services for consumer, payment of taxes to government, etc. Thus, business environment helps in tapping the resources that it needs so that it can convert those resources into outputs that the environment desires. Last point is it helps in improving the performance. It helps in improving the performance, means environment helps in improving the business performance. The enterprises that continuously monitor their environment and adopt suitable business practices can not only improve their present performance but also continue to succeed in market for longer period. So these were the points of importance. 6 points of importance of business environment are there. Now let us discuss the dimensions of business environment. Five dimensions of business environment are there: economic environment, social environment, technological environment, political environment, and legal environment. Let us discuss these all one by one. First of all, economic environment. First of all, economic environment. What is economic environment now? Some of the economic factors that can affect management practices in a business enterprise. These may be interest rates, inflation rates, stock market condition, value of rupee, changes in disposable income of people. So these are the parts of economic environment. Okay, now let us discuss the social environment. Social environment. Social environment is made of customs and traditions of the society, values, social trends, society's expectation from the business. For example, social trends present various opportunities and threats to the business environment. Values. Next is third is technological environment. The changes due to change in technology, business have to suffer. Business change in technology have an impact on business environment, and this is called technological environment. What is included in the technological environment? Let us discuss. Technological environment includes forces relating to scientific improvement in innovations, which provide new ways of production and new methods of techniques of operation of a business. Last is the next is political environment. Politics of a particular region can have the impact of the business and its operations. This is called a political environment. Let us discuss how the political environment is constituted in a particular region. Political environment includes political conditions such as general stability and peace in the country and specific attributes that elected government representatives hold towards the business. Next is the and last is the legal environment. Law of a particular country, of a particular region, have an impact on the business and its operation. This is called a legal environment. Let us discuss how the legal environment is constituted. What constitute the legal environment? Let us discuss. So the legal environment includes various legislations passed by the government, administrative orders issued by the government authorities, court judgments, decisions rendered by various commissions and agencies at every level of management, center, state, or local. So this is the dimension of the business environment. There are five dimensions: economic environment, social environment, technological environment, political environment, and legal environment. All these five dimensions come under the general business environment. Is The next part of the chapter we will discuss in the next video. Students, till then, thank you.